and it's been incredibly life-changing for me.
It felt to me like a paradigm shift, and I've seen immediate results, not only in my own life, like literally sometimes to the minute.
After this course, I actually started blooming, like from money to relationships to material stuff to connecting to Mother Earth, being connected to spirit, my psychic abilities. Like it's like a box that was waiting for it to be open, but first I needed to do the work to get into that frequency and stay like this, centered.
So what I want is the freedom to be in full alignment with my inner compass. And that's what this is giving me.
There was something about the way Katya brought information in and organized it in a certain fashion that it sort of landed in my body differently than any other course I'd taken. I've been taking success courses and all kinds of other courses for about a decade now, and constantly trying to improve my life and get on a better trajectory and path for myself. I don't exactly know what she did. I just know that it worked for me, and I was able to dive right in and make the change that were necessary. And I've seen immediate results, not only in my own life, like literally sometimes to the minute after I finish a process, I will get a change in my outer environment. For instance, somebody will contact me and give me some news, or somebody's attitude or behavior will completely shift after I've gone through a personal transformation.
To be able to communicate in truth and in alignment with what my heart feels and what my soul is communicating to me inside. So I walked away with what feels like an integration between the heart, the soul's messages, and my ability to speak it clearly.
Anytime a trigger would arise in my life or some heavy emotions would come up, that would leave me in this downward, intense, negative spiral. And that would sometimes last for hours, sometimes days, sometimes, at times weeks. I just feel so much more empowered.
Freedom from the disempowered separation, shame experience or perspective or consciousness, and the freedom to step into the abundant, divinely, infinitely empowered beauty inside and out consciousness. And it's like the bridge to get from here to there.
So what I love about this course is that it really puts us in control of what we can control. I believe that Katya was just so brilliant at guiding us all through how to do that in the most wonderfully simple way. And it wasn't always easy. It's just, there was so much stuckness and so much inability to figure out, how do I switch from where I am to where I want to be? And somehow she was always there to just hold our hand and guide us, and eventually take a step back and remind us that we know how to do this. We've got it. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
When even a little trigger comes up into my space, I know exactly what I need to do and how I need to deal with it. I appear and seem and am a different person.
It's like the space to connect into each other and to have the material that, like, for me, just meant so much. Part of myself that was coming alive, it was meeting my knowing, my inner wisdom that was always there, because the layers of the programs were just shedding. So that's left is more of aliveness of God, source, essence, like to have a space, a meeting space for all of us to connect into that. Like, I looked forward to every single call, because that's the space where I felt like the part of me that is so joyful, that is so like, yeah, I came for this.
More security in my relationships, more love, more authentic connection, more easeful communication, greater harmony, and also feeling more like teammates instead of enemies. So yeah, for me, it's really been a blessing for my relationship and relationships in general.
And it's still a crazy, wild ride, but I feel more in control. I feel like I'm more in the driver's seat of my life, which is a huge blessing, a huge blessing. And I get triggered less, and I get to create more magic and miracles in my life. So thank you for however I got introduced to it. And I'm so thankful that I said yes.
Katya is one of a kind in the best way possible. Extremely accurate, caring, supportive in the best way, which means that there is like no encouraging self-pity. There is no encouraging any negative ego, which is so refreshing. It is, for me, stepping into what is the new paradigm. So it's like the new paradigm is being embodied by Katya, and we're being reminded of what that consciousness is, so that we can start to shift our consciousness to become that. So Katya walks and talks this and is this new paradigm, and like the tool itself was, I think, birthed through Katya. So it's like, it's this, these codes that I think many of us are searching for, like, how do we get from here to there? And so Katya embodies that, but also really supports us. Like, this is a really unique human, and also, incredible tooling and program that she offers.